Hello. Hello, Frazzled. We did have a good day. I hope you did also. How are you coming along with Christmas right now? I'm curious what you're gonna do or what all has gone on with your decorations and everything. What happened? Did you end up getting a little tree to do your own thing, or just have a little something for you, or what? So I thought tonight we might just keep it a little bit light. It was really hard last night. I think everybody was pretty emotional. So I thought we might try to keep it just a little bit light, not feel so heavy. I've got Christmas coming up. That's always it's a busy time right now. It's busy. It's already an emotional time. It's lots of stuff going on. So what is everybody's plans? What are we doing for Christmas? What are you guys doing? Hey, yes, it is showing. Wait, is this combination? It is showing. How are you, Top Hats? You left last night without saying anything, and I was curious how was that a lot for you? I thought it might. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. I wondered because I'm like, that's weird that I'm not seeing anything and he didn't mention. I was wondering if it was a lot for you because it was a lot. I know that it got very emotional, so I wasn't sure. I'm sorry to hear that. I would like to have seen your chat. I did notice that I wasn't seeing anything. Well, that just really sucks. Oh, wow. Hey, Beck, Beagle Mom. We're getting a blizzard for Christmas. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm really sorry. Yeah, you'll have to tell. I can't believe that. So you probably heard me saying the Top Hats just leave or what happened? Blizzard for Christmas. That's going to be cold. Yikes. Well, I told you guys last night we'll be at our property up north and we're going to check out Coyote Pass this weekend. Oh my God. Well, you know, Oh my God, Top Hats. I'm sorry. That's so weird. Of course, that would never happen. Yeah, he is feeling much better. He is. It's taken a while. It's taken a really long while. Hi, sunshine and rain. I saw you earlier today. Yeah, I hope everybody's good with us. Just let's just chat tonight because I know even after we got off last night, Mr. Snotty and I were still really. I don't generally see him react quite like he did. Even it was that was a hard thing to listen. That stuff was very hard to do, and that's what I thought. I thought Top Hats. I thought maybe you just were like. I thought it was a lot for you. Maybe you couldn't. I'm sorry that you thought we were ignoring you. We would never do that. Okay, see, that's something I don't quite understand either, Top Hats. When I'm in somebody's life, I don't quite understand what that means with the chat. Yeah, I don't actually know what's, and I was like, I haven't figured out what's going on over there. And we had our Christmas with the kids this past weekend, so I was really busy, and I just really didn't even think about it. And then all of a sudden I was like, hey, something's going on, but I never knew. And so I thought, you know what? That it's good that I don't know. I'm just going to stay out of it. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for Devious. I get, I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't know what's happening, but she seems upset about it. So I feel bad about that. She's a sweetheart. Which everybody, if you're not sub to Devious, then you should. I need to get her. I'll get her link up. She's a sweetheart. I don't know, but I heard the other day whenever she was saying she wanted to find somewhere that didn't have any drama, and there was somebody on there that said, well, good luck, because he went trying to do that too, and he went to the knitting community and they were all cussing each other out. I'm like, oh shit, I definitely don't want any part of that stuff. That's hilarious. Said some lady was like, I'll knit you a body bag or some shit. Oh my God. Oh God. Hey, Share Bear. Yeah, that was fun. That cracked me up. I was like, oh my God, no way. Said he thought he found a family friendly place and they were. Oh, you muted the video. Yeah. Yikes. They're pretty bad. They are pretty bad. Yikesy, yikesy. So I don't know what everybody here thinks. Hey, Mar. Uh, your boyfriend says you're a magnet. I know. It does happen here. It's crazy. I know. Sometimes I look on here and I'm like, what the hell has happened? All kinds of drama going on. Yeah, I don't know if you were in last night, Mar, but it was a really heavy deal. Everybody was crying. It was heavy. So we decided we would just have a light night. I know there's lots of things I wanted to talk about. Uh, they did find a Hyundai Elantra in um, what do you call it? In Eugene, Oregon, with no plates on it. I don't know what's going on with that right now necessarily. I know they called. You wasn't in last night, but oh, it was bad, huh? Ugh. No, I did not hear. No, the last thing I saw, they didn't. I know it didn't have any tags on it, but clearly it had a VIN number. So, and there was somebody in it. I don't want to play it because it's TMZ and they don't let you play any of their stuff. They're like worse than Dr. Phil. From what I understand, I don't want any issues. Has somebody said something about who owned it? I'm pretty curious about that. Shut up. Oh my God. Wow. Oh yeah. That case, Frazzle, that case is crazy. It is, I mean, it's a horror film. It really is. It's like you're watching uh, Jason or Freddy or whatever. I mean, it's horrible. Shut up. Oh my God, I did not. Wow. Oh my God. That's recent, I guess. I don't know. I was looking at that just late this afternoon. Oh my Lanta. Well, I don't know. I watched somebody's channel in the very beginning of this, and they actually had asked somebody about who the owner was. Of course, they would know the house, the layout, and that. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my God. Who then did you hear who was in the car? Because they said there was somebody asleep in the car. Wow, this is and it looks all crashed up and stuff. Oh my word, that's crazy. Wow, sunshine and rain, you're gonna have to give us some update here. My word. Oh, it was a homeless guy in the car. Okay. I didn't know who was in the car at the time, but I did hear that somebody was, when it was called in, that somebody was sleeping in it. But the pictures, I'll put the pictures up. I did. Oh, I'm good. Thank you. Wow. Such craziness. These are the pictures that see. So it, oh my God, I cannot believe. I mean, what the hell? Look at that. That is so crazy. I can't believe that it's actually connected to that house. Oh my God. Oh wow. That is wild. No, I've never heard of Crime Circus. I'll have to check that out. Oh, this is totally crazy. I can't believe it. Well, it's so strange. Like he just abandoned it or something. I don't know. Wow. This is going to be wild. I hope they find, it's sounding like we could possibly be near, uh, or we could be getting somewhere with this. I feel so weird right now. What do you all think about this? When they said there were 22,000, I was like, well, it's only like 26,000 people that lived in that town. I mean, I know you got to do surrounding places and stuff, but that seemed like an awful lot. Oh, really? No, really, Quinny. Welcome. Well, that seems really weird, though, doesn't it? Oh, oh, I thought it was the owner's son. Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Just on a podcast. Oh, okay. Oh, he might be on. There might be something on. Twitter right now. Oh my. Okay, okay. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna take it to the bank not knowing what's going on, but that was just really wild. It's like, holy shit. I don't know. Okay, did we talk about a spirit box? I know we talked about this at some point, Frazzled. I don't know anything about it. I'm really I'm not totally into the paranormal, but I'm not, I can be entertained with it for sure. But Ted Bundy I don't understand what you're saying, actually. I don't know enough about it. Okay. Ooh, my heart was just racing. I thought it was going to be weird if there was actually a connection. There's so many of these sightings that I was like, I really felt there probably wasn't one, but you got to wonder why someone just left their car like that. I don't know. If it's a high crime area and drugs and whatnot, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to start breathing a little bit. I'm going to calm down. So, what paranormal after dark? I can listen to that, Frazzle, but I don't know. Mm. Yeah, that had me. And I don't know if people intend on putting out fake things or not. I think sometimes, well, clearly, Joseph Morris does. He's done it too many times. We know it does it intentionally, but we don't exactly, we don't run with anything necessarily until we know for sure. I don't understand why some people want to do that, though. Yeah, all that sounds absolutely sounds very possible. I don't actually understand the box. I just simply don't understand it. I don't, I believe in God. I believe in that. That's how I believe. And so I kind of tend to not go down those roads, but I mean, I can be entertained by it for sure. Not, he asks a question, then the spirit voice answers back. It's weird that this guy, a catfish canvas. Candace Blythe. Right. That's what I'm saying, Top Hat. That's just it. Like, I don't know why you want to do that because, me, I have a hard time finding information, but I just don't feel comfortable just saying something like that. I thought maybe somebody, I don't know how you would get a hold of the VIN number and know that it was, yeah, right, Quinny, exactly. Yep. But when you hear it from people, you think, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't ready to, that blew my mind though. I'm like, my heart was beating fast. Yeah, well, and that does, we've talked about that too, that it's a very possible that it's some, an incel. That's always been out there on the table, or, a possibility for sure. The one child has, oh, I feel completely lost about this. Wow. No, you know what? I am 100% with you, sunshine and rain. I'm serious. I kind of, right off the bat, I thought, and so, that, I mean, that's just a very plausible way to think about it. Some of them have done some really crazy shit. But I honestly, I'm really, I don't have any real reason necessarily, but I really am thinking Jack, I think it's Jack D. I don't know. That's just my gut feeling. Seems a car in the photos with him. Right. Yeah. See, I can understand them, getting a hold of Moscow. They should. That would be the right thing to do, but it wouldn't doesn't necessarily mean that it has to do with that. I mean, probably everybody driving one is like, great. I can't believe this. Yeah, I have a jack sit. I have a jack thing with this. I do. Right, frazzle. Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, it's like you're not supposed to fool with that stuff. I don't know. I just tend to. I just see it as more as entertainment myself. Touch but ignore it. Yeah, I ended up, just like when we had the tarot card reader on here, I don't really necessarily go for that, but it was fun to do it. Jack, as in D, I just really, there's little things that tell me that I can't get away from that. Oh, wow. How did that happen, Sunshine? All of the reasons I think, because with the dog, then I think also um, even just the talk of with about Adam, like I told Adam everything, that means, you know, that one got it, the information too, whatever everything is, I don't know. And even though the parents say that they were probably going to get back together, she really was moving on. She was moving somewhere else for a different job. She was going to go out of the country for a while. To me, it really didn't sound like they were going to get back together. Okay. Are you cold? Burr? Who do you think, Top Hats? Who is your gut telling you? Let's look at this. They missed a vein during tonsil surgery. Went home, woke up pulling blood clots out of my throat. Oh my God. Watch Crime Circus on the Jacks. Oh, that's scary. Wow. Well, good thing that that got handled. You guys, you try to have traumatic stuff going on, Sunshine, with your son and all this. It's big stuff, scary stuff. Wow, that's crazy. Well, God was involved for sure. Yikes. That's scary. Oh, wow. Frazzle, why are you not having Diet Coke? He gives us what we can have. That's right. No, you're right. You're not sold on anyone right now, huh? So are you on a Diet Coke ban right now? Me too, Quinny. I just can't get that one. I keep going right back to that. To me, because what you have to look at is, for me, you look at, you know, opportunity, um, and motive. For motive has got to be one of, especially in this situation. There was a big motive, big, and it wasn't theft. It wasn't. I don't believe it's random. I just can't get that. I can't believe that. I cannot go there. No, thank you. I can't go random. I don't. I cannot see this as a serial killer. I can't see this as random. So motive has got to be huge, high on the. That has to be the biggest thing here, besides opportunity. And there you go. Right, right. Exactly right. Frazzled, you're absolutely right. Hey, Fig, what's up? What's up? Like what? What do you think? I mean, because so I was on this channel and I don't even know the name of the channel yesterday, but somebody there, somebody called in and had sent some photos. It's not somebody super. I think it is somebody super close. I do. I feel like it has to be. That is way too. Um, what's the right word? That was way too much for a random. That was a very personal situation to me. It just has to be. I can't imagine. So, okay, I lost my train of thought here. Sorry. That's okay. Wow, I totally just went blank all of a sudden. Sorry about that. You know what? I think they possibly do. I think they very possibly do. Like they're not going to tell us who they're just I was watching this guy today and he said, they tell you the suspect when they have handcuffs on. Unless it's somebody who has left the country or something that we got to be trying to look for. They don't really just tell you that. So, yeah, no, I know. To me, you're right. That typically does have it very fast. But to me, this is just really, really big. Oh, I know what I know where I was at. Okay. So I was watching this channel and this guy had sent in pictures. And so when when the police were out on the band field that night, talking to those kids, one of them was scrolling through his phone photos, and this guy had um, zoomed way in on his phone. It was a lot. I mean, it's a big stretch, but it did look like some crazy shit on his phone. No, they have to have the DNA. They do. They do. They absolutely do have to. Except Leilani, they told us her right off the bat. Yeah, no, you're right. And I do think, though, you know what they did, though? They did let her and her mom both sit there and run their stupid mouth. That did not do anybody any good, for sure. Yeah, but that was weird. And I think the reason they did that is because Billy Joe came out on social media saying it. I don't really know why they did it. But I think a lot of times they say things that they want us to hear certain things, and then they want people to react a certain way and see how these people I don't really know. Oh wow. Oh well. That's hard though, Frazzle. That is hard. Well, coffee is hard to give up. That's really hard. Yeah, see, and so don't you kind of feel Quinny with the Adam, like just the way they say it, when she's like, no, I told Adam everything. That's obviously means something. Again, they were drinking. And what I'm thinking is now, if you noticed, the dad has kind of changed his tone a lot. And he immediately, or he dismissed that meaning anything, that video. He said he had seen it a while back. So it sounds like we kind of feel like all these videos are coming out and we're wondering why the hell it took them so long. I think that it's just because we're finding out they've had them. So I feel like maybe, because the dad immediately dismissed that and said, oh, that's the bartender. It doesn't mean anything. But I'm thinking that maybe the police finally said to the dad, we have reasons why we can't have these things out here. Right. Yeah, I kind of feel like they finally, because, the attorney talked to the police, and I think they were kind of told, you know what, because, they have been a big advocate for Jack. And I think that, and this is what happens all the time, like we've talked about this. Look at, Lacey Peterson's parents absolutely supported Scott originally. This is what, because you just don't believe that. And so I think that may be why they've kept a lot from them, because they can end up saying something to him. Well, I don't know that they were, Fig, but we have heard this. I don't know if they were. Same with Top Hats. I don't know. Who really knows for sure? Yeah, exactly, Frazzled. It's way too personal for me to believe that it's just oh, so you haven't heard about you can hear Kaylee saying to Maddie, what did you tell Adam? And she said, I told Adam everything. That was right after they left the corner bar. Right. Yeah, he did. He did, Sunshine. He really did give him a look. I kind of feel that because they have to let this person not realize that they're onto him or something. I don't know. But they have to have DNA back. They have to have, but they also want to make sure it's an airtight case. I don't know. I don't know. But the father does seem to have changed his tone a little bit. Yeah, that's what we heard. Big. It was a woman in Colorado, apparently. Oh, really? No, I didn't hear that. Top Hats. But what did he say? Were they able to tell what he said? Yeah, Hoodie Guy is way too up in the mix. But then again, that makes it very simple to look at him. I know, I know. Yeah, well, that's exactly right. Because well, I started doing that too. Because I'm like, I really don't want to talk about this because I don't know. There's so much shit out there that is just not true. Yeah. I know. I did the same thing. I was like, yep. There's so much stuff, and it's just. I did notice. I saw that today the chief of police said, want to make sure everybody knew that they are running it, and everybody's working together, but they are running it. But I thought that sounded a little weird. But every day I check their updates, and there's nothing new. It's just the same stuff. I mean, really, the only thing we've ever been given is this damn car, for real. Which to me, I almost feel like this car is something that they are giving all these sleuths something to look for and stop. And this is probably because of Joseph Morris being the total dickhead that he is. But because the thing is, they can get it from the highways, from all over the place. They have way more resources to handle this vehicle situation than anybody else. Oh, I like Plunder a lot. I do. Right, right. Yeah. Joseph Morris is in. He's so stupid too. He's actually irritating to me. I don't even enjoy. He's got that acts weird with that dog and shit. He named it Gabby. Don't even. Right. Yeah. See, sometimes it's really easy to hear what you want to hear, kind of thing. Yeah. It's exactly right. Oh, okay. It was their way of saying, yeah, don't worry because you know, people know everything, so don't try to pull some shit. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, that's quite a stretch. You guys, I mean, they knew exactly when Brian Laundrie drove that van into Florida. They knew. They were able to find out the minute he drove into Florida because they have cameras on us everywhere we go. So how in the hell do they not have a plate or something? There's just that just doesn't seem right to me. They're the ones who can look up all of them. So go start going through. I can't look them up. Yeah, that everything is starting to seem really weird to me. Like we're just being thrown some bones of bullshit here and there. Because the dad said they'd had that video for a long time. And I feel like they think they have to tell us something. So they're just saying shit that, yeah. No, he was definitely inserting himself. There's no question about that. So does that mean he did it? I don't know. I mean, if he did it, then where does the car business come from? See, that's just a. I think as far as motive, it's Kaylee's ex. And then, the other thing, the dog situation, the dog wasn't, because they want to talk about the way this, they had the dogs killed in that area recently or whatever, skinned and whatnot. Well, this person didn't want to harm that dog. If this person just got a thrill out of that shit, and the dog did not get in the crime scene, have blood all over him and stuff. So somebody who cared about the dog, I think. Yep, that's what I think. So I do. I think they are, because they wouldn't be telling us anything. Because it really, I mean, they haven't told us anything other than until they brought out that car. That's been the biggest thing. And then all of a sudden we get these surveillance things that they've had. Yeah, and then when I heard the father talking, he had a different tone with everybody about everything. And he really dismissed the whole Adam thing and said it was a bartender. I don't know. Was it a bartender? Maybe Jack's roommate is a bartender. I don't know. But they, maybe they told the family finally, listen, there's stuff you can't, you're not helping. No, I don't think so either, Quinn. They're not. To me, they're not, because if this person just wanted to do shit like that, um, that dog would be dead too. Yeah, he totally dismissed it. I found that a little bit odd. I thought, that almost made me not want to dismiss it. Wow. Yeah, something like that happened, Top Hats. But for me, I don't know. The reason I don't think it was the Jack at the food truck, and I have this really big feeling that that person was in the house when everybody got home. I think he was already in the house. And I think he came in the window where the screen's missing. I, you know, this is just my gut. This is just what I think. Obviously, I have no reason for this, and I am not making an accusation. I'm simply saying, I don't know shit. We don't know anything. There's so much nonsense that goes on here. See, that's what's weird to me too. I don't know why the dog wasn't, and why was she trying so hard to get a hold of him that night? And she actually said she even talked about the dog in her text with him that night, right before it happened. Right? I can't believe her dog doesn't sleep with her. And maybe it was different because, she didn't have her normal setup there. There wasn't enough room with her sleeping with Maddie. I don't know. The whole dog thing bothers me a lot, though. There's something weird about that to me. And, I've seen this before in cases where, God, I don't know. I remember this one case where this guy killed his wife, and it was weird. The dogs were all like well taken care of. Like it had to be somebody who cared about the dogs. And this is what's crazy about these people. They'll kill people, but they're going to be all worried about the dog. Yeah, me too. Me too the whole time. And no matter what, the situation is that does still seem weird. I feel like that person was in the house when they all got home. I just have this, I don't know. But the roommates are starting. I really do take some kind of issue with certain things that they've done. When you watch that old video of the, like I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Yeah, oh my gosh, did I write you? Yes. I saw that. That's what I'm saying, Frazzle. We are being watched all the time. We got rid of our Alexa and all that stuff because every once in a while Alexa would just pop out and start saying shit to us, and we were like, hello, no, we didn't say anything to you, just say weird shit. And we were like, yeah, just, they're already watching me enough, I don't need any more of this. That's funny. Right, there is something weird about that too. So I don't, oh God, so many weird things. That's exactly right. See, that's why I think of Jack too. And that's another reason. There wasn't a lot more chance for that to happen. I think it is. I think it is. Oh, it definitely was. We used to put it at our old house when we would get in the hot tub. We would have the Alexa out there to play music and stuff. And one time we were out there and it just started saying shit to us. We were like, what? Yeah, we don't need this. Yeah, I think that's right, but it's weird that they would do anything to change what, had been done. Because wouldn't you put just a stick in the door instead of moving things around? Yeah, I hope so, Frazzle, because I think that a lot of what my problem is that I feel very nervous that it's way too political, that it has way too much to do with the school itself, and that I don't like that. That has been what has bothered me about the whole thing. And worried so much about their occupancy with the school that they're going to not do things they should do, like let somebody come up with a reward. He is kind of a Pete and repeat kind of guy. Yeah, we don't have to waterboard you. We're just gonna have Mr. Fig talk your bloody head off. Oh God. Right. That's what I'm saying. I think if they're worried about the school, then what they need to worry about is not solving the damn thing. That's going to be a huge problem. That's what I'm saying, Todd. Why wouldn't you just put a stick in the door? That's so weird. Who actually thought of that? That doesn't seem right at all. I think so too, Center. I kind of do. I bet we're going to find out that this fucking car has nothing to do with anything. What do you bet? Going to have everybody in the country acting crazy over it. I haven't been looking for one. I'm just going to go ahead and say. I don't think they will either because I think they weren't, it's not somebody who just wanted to do that. It was designed for those people. I think it was designed for the people upstairs, and the people on the second floor heard it. That's why they weren't in bed. That's why they have defensive rooms. I think the person was there when they got there. Right, Tom. That's what I think, Top Hat. What's going to hurt them worse is not getting the person and doing whatever the hell it takes to get that person. Yeah, it seems very unlikely that they would do that. Right. I know that seems so weird. So who would do it? It's so weird. I don't know. Did the kids do that? It's not funny, but it is. It's like I really don't believe they did that. I don't. No, I feel like posters up would help them. I mean, it's not that everybody there doesn't know already. Oh God. Yep. Same thing. But I think the same thing. It's got to smell like blood. I think about it and I feel like I can smell the blood. Right. It's got, I mean, was that a normal thing to happen or what? And everybody supposedly had a separate lock on their bedroom doors. Yeah, that's what I think too, Mr. Smart. I do. That's why I think that it was Jack D. He was like in the bathroom or in the closet or somewhere. Maybe in Kaylee's room. Yeah. Yeah, no, I read it. I think I answered. I think I wrote you back, Frazzle. I read the article, and that was weird. That video was really creepy, but it didn't surprise me at all. Frazzled, not one bit. Yeah, because it's got to. Yeah, I wouldn't keep it. But that is really messed up that somebody actually said it was the owner's son, because this is just going to be somebody else that people are going after. Um, and of course, I think that the neighbor, Inon, whatever his name is, I think he's really weird. And I think maybe he wanted to insert himself because, I mean, he specifically said he didn't hear screams at night, which was a weird thing to actually pop out and say, well, maybe he did. I don't know. It didn't help his case. Joseph Morris did not help his case there at all. But I really think that he's just a weirdo. I don't think he did it. I think he's just an odd duck for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's got a reek in there. God. Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't think he did anything. I just think he's a weird guy. Oh, of course they are. Of course they are, Frazzle. Yeah. They got all kinds of shit for our kids these days that I'm pretty sure is not helping anybody. And Disney's right at the top of that list, if you ask me. Don't let them have it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Can't send Mr. Fig everywhere and just annoy all of them. He is a dog whisperer, though. I will tell you that right now. Yeah. He can manage these chihuahuas like nobody. Yeah, it's sick. It's a bad. You know what's weird? I did hear somebody say today, how come there's no video of them taking bodies out? But you can just really pile up the crap on this. First of all, they kept this very low. They didn't talk about it at all for a while. Like there was very little discussing this. And what are you to make of that? I don't know. Did anybody else see those weird photos? Or does, I mean, it kind of, I guess, it's kind of like the videos where you're like, okay, if I want to hear that, then I'll be able to hear it. I can make it sound like that. The photos were kind of like that, where like, yeah, I guess it kind of looks like somebody's standing over the top of somebody, but it was really kind of stretched. It made for good, it was interesting, I guess, but not anything I would feel like I would try to talk about. Oh, Quinny, wow, I'm sorry. That's exactly right, Top Hats. Like we said, every time they've had a press conference, the president of the university is right there. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, Quinny. I'm very sorry. Well, you know what? It can be about you. It can be. It can be about whoever we want it to be about. Absolutely. we can talk about anything we want to. Oh, I absolutely do. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, Mr. Snotty and I understand. We lost our son last year. We know it's not. It is very painful, and we absolutely are allowed to talk about it. Yeah, you do. You get by. You have to, but right, we can talk about anything we want to. That's right. Very unwanted. Exactly right. Yeah, it is not. It's unwanted and unbelievable club. But and it's not something that you're ever going to get over. You're not ever going to be okay with it. Me too, Quinny. Me too. I don't mean to be deceptive. I was not his mother, but he was my son. He lost his mother, and I don't mean to ever be deceptive. When I say my son, I absolutely, and he let me say that. But yeah, it is good that. Oh gosh. Oh goodness, Quinny. See, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm very sorry. Wow. I'm very sorry, Beulah, Mom. Yeah, it's not supposed to work that way. It's not. It's not supposed to happen. Oh, thanks, Share Bear. Yeah, it's, and you don't know what's. I thought when I lost my mom, nothing would ever hurt worse in the world. And then you lose a child, and that's, oh, that makes it a lot worse. He took his own life. Oh my gosh, Beagle Mom. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Yikes. I'm so sorry. Wow. Oh, thank you, Top Hat. I'm very happy you feel that way because that's exactly what we want. We can do whatever we want to here. And you know what? I want people to feel very much like that you are supported here. And One thing that we are really good about, I believe, we we hold people up in prayer, and we're here to for you to talk to things about and stuff. That's what I want it to be. If we have to change direction, no matter what's happening, we can do that. We can do whatever we want. Frazzled, this is a hard time of year for her. She lost her husband after, I think, 43 years of marriage. She's having a rough time with holidays. And this is why holidays become really hard for so many people because of this. My son was an addict who I sent to the best place I could find. He was then clean for 10 years. He had a bad breakup and relapse. So I sent him back to rehab. But in the end, he took his life. Oh my gosh. Wow. So sorry for both of you, them to do that. It's so hard to you just wish so bad that they would understand that it. Now, I don't know about the addiction part. I can't necessarily, I can't say that as far as taking your life, but I know that it's a struggle that's very, very difficult. And I assume they don't want it, but they're there. Um, and and drugs were involved with our son as well. Yeah, it's a hard time because this is when you want those. It doesn't matter how old they are, they're still your babies. They're still. Wow. Well, you did everything you could, because it has to be hard to understand that. My sister was an addict, and I tried and tried and tried for a long time, and I finally just said I had to cut her off. I just can't have it in my life. I can't take anymore. And it had to take something to make her stop. I didn't know what that was going to be, but it wasn't going to be me wanting her to. It wasn't, because that just didn't work. You can want that for them. They don't want it for themselves. They can't. They don't feel able to do it. I don't know, whatever it is. But wanting it for somebody doesn't work. Oh wow. Yep. Sure. Yeah, there's those trigger times then that are hard. I found for sure, when we celebrated the other day with the kids, when everybody was gone, it was hard to think, I never stop thinking of our son. I don't, he's on my mind 24/7. But, like with my mom, I used to think, okay, well, I need to be sad on the day she died and her birthday and things like this. And really, sometimes I almost forget, like at the end of the day, I'm like, oh my God, today's my mom's birthday, or whatever. But I always call it any given Tuesday. Every once in a while, I just have to get in the shower and ball my head off. This is a safe place, Quinny. Believe me, I do understand, but it was, yep, it was a hard hit for Frazzled for sure. Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is. You do wonder how can this happen to you? But you have to, for a lot of years, I really lost my faith. But fortunately, I finally get my head around it and understand that, you know, it, I think when you finally understand that, for the longest time, I always, everybody would say, about my mom, well, she wasn't, you know, she's at peace now and she's not in pain anymore and this and that. And I never wanted to say anything, but I finally just said out loud to myself, I'm going to be honest with you. This isn't even about her. This is about me. I don't have a mom. I don't have this. I don't have that. I lost out. I'm the one who's, what about me? When I could finally understand and be selfish a little bit to myself, and and then, of course, having Fig is what actually really saved my ass, because then I had something that meant more to me than anything. But you just have to, we are God made us who we are, and we do what we have to do. It's exactly right, Top Hats. What are we going to do? Yeah. I mean, people think, it's so funny well, it's not funny at all. I don't know why I said that. It's absolutely not funny. But, when I met Mr. Snotty, he had lost his wife, mother of his children. And, we dated for quite a while when he felt like he was cheating. He had to, he didn't feel right about it. A lot of our time dating was just him trying to talk about losing his wife. That was not an easy thing for him. It's still not. It's never going to be. That's right, Top Hat. Right. And you have a safe place to talk about it. Nobody's going to shut you down. Nobody's going to. Oh, sure, Bear, that's tough. Like you said, Top Hat, we all have had loss. We've all had hard times, but I don't say that in a way to say, hey, don't care. We absolutely do care. We understand it. And it makes it a lot nicer to be able to get through things when you can talk about it, when you can say something, and people are not going to judge you in any way, and they're not going to dismiss you. Yeah, you're right, Sugar. I think so. Yeah, it was. Uh, yep, that's right. And we're allowed to have those times. That's the thing. For me, I have to get in the shower so I can just wail. That's the way I handle it. Now, that's the way I always have handled it. Now, since we lost our son, it's a very different story because that's an every single day thing. I have said it actually has helped Mr. Snotty and I to have this channel because being live every night, we are not having our regularly scheduled meltdown every single night. So that's actually helped us. Yeah, we still have them, but not every single night like we were. Yeah. The funny thing is, my ex-husband said to me, um, my kids had talked to him about me dating Mr. Snotty and told him different things. And he said, I think that him and his kids need you. Like, well, first of all, I don't really care what you think, but oh, oh, yeah, he is a sweetheart. He's a great guy. Yeah, I am so glad you're here. And I hope people can feel comfortable to say things that they feel. I would feel really bad if you didn't. Top Hats has his story too, and he's been through an awful lot, a lot. You know what? There's always a reason for what happens, and I struggle so much with it because I always tell everybody everything happens for a reason. Now that is so hard when it comes down to Leilani beating Quentin to death. It's hard for you to say, really? My aunt said one time that my sister said, how come, God can stop things? How come he doesn't stop school shootings and stuff like this? And my aunt said, well, we don't know how many he does stop. We don't. But sometimes, we have to have our eyes open to certain things. We have to. And there's a reason for things. We don't know why. And I struggle saying there's a reason for everything, but I do believe it is true. I think it is. Oh, that's funny, Cher Bear, because I was so busy this weekend that I barely caught on to much of it, but I don't really know what happened, and I finally realized that I don't want to know. I went looking for some videos that I missed, and they were gone already. So I said, let's That's good. I don't want to know. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Sunshine and Rain. So glad that you were here with us. I appreciate it very much. Oh, you're sweet, sugar. Exactly, Quinny. You know what? You will cherish that your whole life. That's thank God for that. Yeah. And how sweet that he said he asked you and you did it. That was our son's name also. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be good with it. Yeah, we were just such a mess with or I was so busy with us having our Christmas this weekend, so I'm glad. I wasn't sure at first. I was like, something must have happened. And then pretty soon I was like, yeah, something definitely happened, but I'm gonna let it go. You were wait, no, what? Wow. See, and I don't know who that is. I might even today I had a video pop up and I was like, well, that's I never heard of this person. And then I looked and I was sub to them and I was like, I've never even watched anything they've done. I don't even know who they are. Thinking maybe somebody told me to go sub them and I did. I don't know. How weird. So you unsub people. Okay. Yeah, I know some shit went on. I could just tell by the way Devious was talking, and I was like, what the hell happened? I don't try to get into the drama at all, but I really like her. I think she's such a sweet girl. Wow, I don't know. Maybe you need to tell me who to unsub. I don't know. I probably don't sub them anyway. Yeah, and you know what? What I think is that, what I've said is that Quentin saved his siblings' life, probably. Same with Summer Wells, saved her brother's lives. I guess. I guess Kiara Jackson saved her sibling. I mean, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. Why does it take that? But you feel like there's got to be something. Oh, Quinny, that's so sad. Yep. I used to call him Danielson. We called him Danny, but I always said Danielson. No, how can you? this is, and that's what's so hard. You're like, okay, you know, how is it that a parent can do this when there are parents that didn't ask for this shit and have it, and these people do it? It's really, oh, I must have missed something here. No, you're right, Top Hat. That's so true. It took me a long time to get my head around that, but I finally did. Thank God I did. Because that is where I was at for a very long time. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the hell all that's about. I don't think I've ever been subbed, but I know that there's some hassling going on there. I don't really understand it. I don't know. I know I never have been subbed to Flava or Amber. I don't know about Snoz. I like her. I don't know. I don't know any of them very well. I don't even know Bomb at all. But I just know there's hassling going on. Wow. I've actually never. I don't have never listened to Bomb's channel at all. I don't know. I don't know if Snoz has a channel. Does she have a channel? I've only. She seems really nice to me, but I don't know. I don't know anybody. I don't have a beef with anybody. I just I'll try to stay out of stuff. That seemed like a lot. Oh yeah, we actually in February will be 15 years for us. Oh, is that what you asked? Yeah, we're coming up on 15 years. Ooh, really? Yeah, I get the feeling you could be um, that could happen. Wow. There's a lot of because I just pop in and out of stuff. I don't really know what's happening, but I just knew that Devious was upset, and I felt bad about that. Your son called himself that, but oh my god, that's so funny because of Karate Kid, right? I mean, I that's why I said it because of Karate Kid. Yeah, I rarely know what's going on. I know I told you guys last week I was in dollar store and all of a sudden I could hear someone talking about me and I was like, "Wait, what? That's weird." And it wasn't true, FYI. Oh my god, Amber doesn't have a channel? Wow. Yeah, wow. No, oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. I guess this is bigger than I thought. That's weird. Oh my God. She literally took her YouTube channel down. Okay, this is some shit now. I had no idea. Oh my goodness. Oh, really? Oh my gosh. No, I know what you're talking about. I don't like to be around people much because I don't know if I'm going to start crying. Here I could talk about anything and I do. Okay. I hope so, Frazzled. You know, we all have a place for you in our heart. Even today, when my son came to pick up the baby, I said, he told me he was going to listen to last night's show. And I said, well, be careful. It's pretty rough. And I ended up saying, well, Frazzled sent it to me. And he was like, oh, he smiles when he hears your name. Everybody loves you, Frazzled. Everybody. Oh, that's wild. I did not know that about that. Wow. See, that's good. I don't know about all this stuff. So, and I rather not. You know, I was letting myself get too wound up about nonsense and uni and all that, and I don't listen to that shit anymore. I'm just not going to because it would just piss me off. And I'm like, I don't even care. And nonsense has sent me some things that make me feel super creepy. Like she knows things about me that I don't understand why or even how. But I'm just like, screw it. Because I would go in and kind of debate her. And she started sending me some stuff that made me feel very weird. I just said, you know what? Screw this. You know, I have more things. I have so much. You know, the one thing I have to say, for as much loss as people have, and you know, I've had a lot of loss, but I am so blessed. Number one, that I'm super busy because I still say 5 kids. I can't say that I don't have 5 kids. I have to say that. And 7 grandkids and a wonderful marriage and a wonderful life. But I'm super busy and I'm very thankful for that. I'm super blessed for that because I don't have time to get too wound up about anything much. I mean, even going to Savannah was hard for us to make the time for. It meant a lot to me to do that. It meant a lot. And I'm very happy we went. We really didn't have the time for it. Because we have a very full life. We have so much going on. And I'm so very blessed for that. So as much as I have lost, I have so much to be thankful for and to pay attention to and to not lose track of what I do have. No, that's right, Queenie. I like certain people, you know, like I was saying last night. You know who I watch a lot on YouTube is Your Wet Sock. He makes me laugh my ass off. He cracks me up. Now, I don't tend to go to a lot of different you know, I just kind of catch stuff as it comes along. And you know, I like Charlotte on the web. I like Charlotte a lot. I like Renelle Smith. Renelle Smith makes me crack up. She makes me laugh. I like to watch stuff that makes me laugh. But I think Devious is sweet and I go to her channel a lot. But I don't really go all around too much. Right? Isn't that so funny? And this person that had a beef with me, it cracks me up because yeah, I know I'm bad on the Shirelles. See, I don't know what we're talking about now. Crazy Michelle. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, well, that one is crazy. That's way crazy. Oh, see, this is what I wonder about. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I just, yikes. Oh my God, oh wow. Okay. I like 90 Day Fiance stuff too. That's why I love Your Wet Sock. I love the shit he says. Oh my God. Have you guys watched him? He's funny. He is funny as crap. That is probably my favorite YouTube channel. Yeah, that person, I just finally said, okay, I've had enough of her. I really just tried to debate her because she was always like, well, she has a fax. And I'm like, well, what are they then? What the hell are they? And why don't you shut the F up? I don't get it. But then I was like, screw it. Yeah. She sent me a message once that said that she knew things about me that made me feel weird. And I don't like it. I just stay away from her now. I don't care. Because whatever. I thought she was Katie Joy. I don't think she is now, but I don't care who she is. I don't give a shit. But then this Hills in the Air person was saying that um I was trying to listen to who is it? Cher's channel, which I don't want to listen to her, but right after like when Billy Joe got arrested and then whenever what do you call it? When Leilani was indicted, I was listening to Cher just to see what they were saying. And I had my earbuds in. I'm just walking through dollar store, and all of a sudden I didn't even realize that Cher was playing a video from Hills in the Air. I had to stop and go look because I could hear her talking about me. And I was like, what the hell? And what she said wasn't true. So I called her out on it. And then she came back with some other shit. And I was like, nope, still wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. And I haven't heard any more. Whatever. But I don't really, wow. See, that's what I think about her too, Cher Bear. I think that too. She kept saying that everybody was trying to talk about Marvon for content. Well, I'm pretty sure she was. That's what I think. And I told her that. And I told her also that if you guys are really so worried about everybody that has, you know, taken money or, scammed or whatever, I don't believe in doing shit like that. I believe when you give and let it go. But whatever. I'm not. Thing is, you've already told the police. Go ahead and let them handle it now. And you want everyone else to shut up. I don't know why the hell you won't. That's what bothered me so much about her. Shut up. What, Frazzle? What? Yeah, it seems crazy. I I try to laugh as much as I possibly can. I really do. Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't even know what the hell to do, Top Hat. In there, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, but Top Hats, I just heard her last week saying that she said, I don't know who this Jackie Snotty is, but all I know is Molly's in her chat giving her super chats all the time. And I was like, yeah, well, that's actually not true. Because it's not even an option to give me super chats. So that's not right. And she also had said, last I looked, she had like 450 subscribers. And I was like, yeah, well, I have like 870. So thanks. Anyway, and then she came back and she's like, oh, well, it must have been Cash App because I know for sure that Molly said she's giving you several $100s. And I was like, wrong again. Don't have Cash App. Don't have any of this shit. No one has given me a dime. Those are the facts. So what you're saying is not true. And whatever. There you go. I didn't even know who the hell this channel was. I couldn't believe I was in Dollar Store and heard my name. I was like, this is weird as shit. Yeah, I don't want to be part of drama. I don't. I know Top Hats in Georgia, they're all asking me about all this money. And I was like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but right. That's what I'm saying. And plus, I don't have anything to do with it. Okay, so, oh, wow. Okay, I don't know. I got a little wound up when, who was it? Maybe it was who you're saying. Who said that somebody black should cover Marvon's case? That irritated me. I don't know who said that, but that made me angry because I thought, what the hell is that? I don't want to hear shit like that. Well, clearly I can't believe it because I'm listening to someone say that I've been given hundreds of dollars and I haven't been given a damn penny. So clearly I know there's some bullshit right now. So I know that for sure. And like I said, when I was in Georgia, finally said, listen, if I didn't give it or get it, it doesn't have anything to do with me. So why are you even trying? I don't give a shit. What if somebody wants to give someone money? Why is that my business? That's not my. I'm not here to tell people who to give money to. That's stupid. You can call it pimping or whatever the hell you call it. If somebody wants to give their money, then that's not my problem. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing. And it has nothing to do with the people saying this aren't giving it. So how is it their business? I've never understood that. Why do you try to make it your business? It's not. And I don't appreciate somebody saying that that somebody is pimping or what. I don't get all of this shit, and I don't care. But don't try to put me anywhere. That's what I told Nonsense. What you don't understand is who I'm affiliated with is me. That's who I'm affiliated. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care what you're talking about. But I am affiliated with Jackie. That's it. So half the time you guys are talking about shit I don't know anything about and I don't care about it. So don't let me in with that crap. Oh yeah, Mallory, you know what? I never knew her until I saw her on Michelle's channel, and she just kept carrying the hell on. And Michelle wouldn't kept talking over her and wouldn't listen to what she said. And I was like, okay, you are irritating me right now. The same night she went after the woman with cancer, and I'm like, okay, I don't feel sorry for you one damn bit anymore. You're just mean. Right? Top hats, I know. Where's all this money? Because I haven't seen any of it. Yeah, I don't know about. Yikes. We need 19 more subs to retire. What are you talking about?
That's what I need. We have those $1,200 weekly checks rolling in.
Molly would never say what. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe. Oh, I said Mallory, I think. I don't know. Oh, that's very nice. I don't know about nine. I don't know what 19 means, but I think that's just Mr. Snotty's humor. Okay, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure. Yep, it is. It is. I just don't. I don't have anybody in particular that I don't care for. I mean, clearly, I don't care for Nonsense at all. I don't. And for one thing, she's very condescending. I don't like that tone. I don't like the things she has said to me. So I will say 100%. I don't care for her. And I don't. Michelle she's crazy, but she's also mean. I've seen her be mean. And I didn't like when she was mean to the woman with cancer and the way she got really hateful with Mallory that day. Mallory kept saying I didn't do that, and she just wouldn't shut up. It pissed me off. I'm like, if you shut your mouth for a second, you would hear this. I've seen her be mean, and so I don't care for her. But I don't really have anybody else I like dislike. I mean, I don't know, because I just don't get involved. I don't know that much. And if I don't enjoy it, I don't listen. She is mean. I think she's mean, and that blew my mind. I really think she's mean. Okay, I think your math is not mathing, but that's okay. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know what I said. No, I do like. I like. That's why I like them. I like to watch them, and I haven't. I. That's what I was saying today. I was like, okay, I missed a lot of Molly's stuff yesterday, so I went back to look, and they were all gone. So I was like, that's weird, but maybe I miss. I just had seen notifications. I haven't seen anything from Justin in a couple days, but I don't always get my notifications. That's another problem. I don't necessarily know who the drama community is. I don't think I get into it. I don't I don't know who that is, but I did hear. I was laughing the other day because I heard Devious saying she didn't want to be involved in drama, and some guy on her panel, I think he was on her. Yeah, he must have been because I could hear it. I wasn't watching. I could just listen. I was just listening, but he said, "Well, good luck getting out of that," because I went over to the knitting community and they were fussing. That just made me laugh because I was like, I can imagine. You're gonna find it no matter what. I think that's crazy. I just don't. I don't get too wound up. She was very nasty to her. She was sure, and I. That was the night I was like, you know what? No more. No more. Sometimes I think you're funny. Sometimes I think you're crazy. And now I just realize you are just an asshole. You're just mean. That was so mean and ugly. I did not like that one bit. That is exactly right. That was so, that pissed me off. Oh, I don't know any of those people. Pirate, Brandy, Diane, Sap. I don't know those. See, I don't watch that. I don't know them. Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, what the hell? I know there were some things here that I thought, but they were gone. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know those channels, so that works out good for me. Queen Bee's, what is Queen Bee? She's the one that named me Snot Rockets, but I don't know what her community is. Oh, top hats. I think she does, but she's not right in the head. And I used to feel a little bit sorry for her because I thought she really is mental. But that day I heard her do that to the cancer patient, that was bullshit. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Quinn. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it could be funny or something, but so what community is Queen Bee? Where does she fall? Wow, this sounds crazy. Well, I'm glad. Pirate, that sounds so. Yeah, I don't know these people. I'm glad. I started my whole YouTube situation with the people against the Katie haters. That's how I got started here. That's how I found Molly, was from that Katie getting her ass in the middle. I knew that was a mistake. I was like, oh, I wish I could tell them, oh God, don't get involved with her because she's bad news. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, she was Quinny. That's how she named me Snot Rocket. I never knew. I don't know anything about her, but she's the one that gave me the name Snot Rocket. Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. Top Hat, right? Because I was like, what are you guys talking? Yeah, you guys had to tell me because I didn't know what the hell was going on. Oh my God. That's how I got involved in everything, is because of Katie Joy. Okay, I was gonna say I don't, because I don't, never ran into her before. That's what I used to do, Sherbert. I used to come on to learn different crochet stitches and to thread my bobbin or something. And I came on here to YouTube because I was wondering what was going on with Josh Duggar's trial. And that's how I found Katie Joy. And next thing I know, all this shit was popping up about Katie Joy. And I just started laughing my ass off. I was watching her drunk IG lives and shit. It was making me pee my pants. I couldn't. I went down a rabbit hole like crazy with that. And that's all I ever talked about. My whole family was like, who the hell is this person you're talking about? Because I couldn't believe what she was doing. I couldn't believe it. And that's how I found Molly, was because Katie Joy got herself in the Marvon mix. And so now I really don't ever, I don't watch all that much Katie Joy stuff anymore. But I mean, I always watch Renelle and Charlotte on the Web. I like them a lot. So it was Charlotte on the Web that I found Molly. And then I went over there and started laughing my ass off. I don't know what MFW means. Sorry. Tiffany Marie, I don't know that person. See? Okay, maybe that's it, Frazzle, because I'm sitting here going, what the hell business is it of yours? I don't, that blows my mind. That totally, I just don't get all that. I'll never forget that person saying to me in Savannah, what did Betty do with that $1,000? Why in the hell would you ask me about that? That's stupid. It's not my money. Whatever. That irritated the crap out of me. MFW, she was long ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know any of this stuff, you guys. That's right. I don't ever look at I don't ever watch um, Katie Joy. I did say something I commented on her Facebook page because she was really irritating me trying to go after Letitia. I'm like, stop it. That is just ugliness, and it was pissing me off. And Mr. Snotty said, don't say anything to her. That woman's crazy. Don't do it. But yeah, I don't ever watch her. I just watch Charlotte and Renelle. Renelle makes me laugh super hard. Oh, I'm obviously they do. I'm pretty sure they exaggerate it because the money they okay. And see, I know they exaggerate what people are getting because they're saying I'm getting money and I'm not. You don't want to bring that wrath. Yeah. I just laugh my ass. I just think she's funny as crap. I can't stand it. Like, I love her acting like somebody said Brian Laundrie was in her basement. That shit makes me die laughing. It's too much. It's way too much. Oh my lord. Oh god. That's funny shit. Yeah, and I feel bad for Charlotte whenever Katie goes after her. Like, Charlotte's just a very simple, sweet person. That's the way I think. I'm like, why would you bother with her? And she's clearly making up her she's buying subs or doing something because she's been getting 1,000 a day for the last few months. Really? Hey, Mr. Pork. You've missed a lot of drama going on here. Lots of okay, well, not the kind of drama, I guess. I'm not going to say that word anymore because it's not like that. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for sharing yours too. And you know what? We're going to put you on the prayer list, and your Dan is right here with all of us too. I hope you do. I hope you do. Oh, I'm so glad that you were here tonight, Top Hats. I'm glad that we saw you being here. Sorry about last night. I hope you guys have a good night, get some good rest, and yes, I do hope you return. Don't forget, we're going to Coyote Pass this weekend. If anybody cares about that, I do. Yeah, Frazzle, I'm telling you, this has been an eye-opening thing for me. I can't believe it. I'm still learning. Oh, thank you so much, Quinny. Thank you. And you also very much. Of course, absolutely. I'm glad you feel welcome. I'm glad you do. Oh, I hope so. Well, I know I didn't try to make it happen. That's for sure, Top Hats. Never would I do that. You know that. You definitely always are welcome here. Very much so. We enjoy you. And I feel weird when you're not here. Mr. Pork just got here. Someone's going to have to fill him in. I think that's going to be Mr. Snotty because I have got to use the restroom quickly. Sorry.
That's all right. I was wondering when you're going to need a break. Okay, so the quick fill-in. We talked about everything but soup to nuts. Everything from soup to nuts night. But I'm going to take a little bit off track, as I normally do. Went out today where Jackie's mentioned we're heading up to our place over the weekend. Needed to get a battery for the Jeep and a new heater, the heater buddy, propane heater for the cabin. Dang, it was an expensive day today. So went to the auto parts store, new battery for the Jeep, plus a few accessories to go with the new battery, the felt pads and battery terminal cleaner, etc. Blah blah. But $250. And it's not even like their best battery they have. I bought like the middle of the road battery, which is like a 36-month battery. And the counterman told me it was $209 just for the battery. I was like, well, everything's going up. We all know this. No surprise to anybody, right? And then, of course, it rolled down to the trading post, which is the gas station on the reservation. Apologize, I got some shoes down here. Filled up a 5-gallon can of gas to run the generator. Well, that was almost $18. And then off to Walmart to get the heater. That was $80. So I thought, wow, I should probably when I get back home, probably log into the account real quick because I don't get paid for a couple more days and make sure we're not overdrawn. It was like, holy crap. It was just an expensive day of running around the valley and picking up odds and ends and doodads, right? And, you know, I got to say, you go to Walmart, right? And the kettle is there and you want to throw a couple of bucks in it, which I did. There's this guy. He's a panhandler out in front of this particular Walmart that I go to in the next town over in Tempe. Yeah, right, top hats, it's crazy. Yeah, absolutely wild. This fellow over here outside the Walmart, he's a panhandler. But he doesn't just stand outside of Walmart and ask for money. When I was going to the other Walmart in the town I live in, which is a smaller Walmart, so I don't go there that often, there was a woman and her child towing her child through the parking lot with a sign and a bag. I thought, well, that was kind of aggressive. I didn't give her any money, but this guy, he sits out in front of this Walmart, not actually in front. It's quite a ways away because he sits at the very far end of the parking lot. He sets up a full drum set and he's got a boombox out there and he plays his drums and he's actually pretty good. Not that I've spent like large amounts of time listening to him, but he plays his drums out in front of this Walmart. I don't know how many hours a day he's out there because I don't sit there that long, obviously. But if I roll up on it and he's out there, he's getting $5. You know, when I lived in Massachusetts, where I grew up, I drove the subway a lot, and there was always people down there in the subway playing their whatever instrument they played, and it would always be like loose pocket change, right? Whatever pocket change you got, never a dollar bill, but you know we're talking 30 years ago now. Anybody that's willing to put forth an effort to get something for it, I think they should get something for it. You know, if you're just the average schmuck standing on the bridge with a sign, you're gonna. call me what you want. I don't give those people money. I don't give them anything. But if I'm like rolling up on the Walmart and the dude's out there with his drum set playing him, he puts his heart and soul into it. I'm gonna give him $5 or whatever. This woman running through the crowd, towing her kid behind her. That's unlikely. Very unlikely. Although I must say, I have had people put the pinch on me. Yes, I've heard that as well, Top Hats. I've seen those documentaries as well. That's why I don't get too excited about them. Um, you know, I hate to say you got to bring a hook to pull me in, but you kind of do. You know, if I see you're putting some effort into it, then I'm going to be willing to put out. You know, I must say, I gave that dude the last $5 bill I had in my wallet. Now, granted, I had a couple of bucks, as they say, backing that up. But I kept those for myself. Not that they're going to take me very far, but I kept them anyway. So you know, I guess the short answer to a long story is, you know, think about people, make decisions, you know, based on your sensibilities, and obviously everybody's going to do what they're going to do. Why are you laughing? All right, I'm going to give you back to Jackie Snotty. I left my butt over there.
He makes me laugh. Okay, I'm trying to catch up now.
We were talking about batteries and stuff. It's not important.
Talking about batteries.
Not important.
Oh my God. That do that like a documentary. Oh yeah. Oh, that is fun. Okay, that's wild because you are in Arkansas. That's right. Yeah, I would think you would have known everything, Frazzled, being in Arkansas. Do you like the Duggars? I don't hate them like Katie does. I don't. And I don't get so wound up if somebody's wearing pants or red or whatever. I don't really care. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that was good. No, good night, Top Hats. That it is funny. I knew that. I was just trying to quickly catch up to what all was going on. Yeah, Mr. Snotty makes me laugh just the way he says things. See, that's the thing, Frazzled. I knew nothing about anybody giving anyone money. And that's what just really got on my last nerve because someone's like, hey, what did Betty do? Okay, well, why would you ask me what Betty did with something? That makes no sense. It's none of my business. I didn't give it, I didn't get it, and I'm pretty damn sure the person asked hounding me about this shit when I was there didn't give it. So it's not your business nor mine. That's the way I see it. That just got on my nerves. That really got on my nerves. Why would you ask me about something I know zero about? Absolutely nothing about it. I didn't know about that. And even if I did, what do I really know? Nothing. Don't ask me to tell you what somebody else did. That makes no sense. Absolutely none. Nobody is responsible for my behavior, and I'm not responsible for anybody else's. I am responsible for me. I am my own person. I do my own thing. That's it. Hello, and Dizzle. I haven't seen you for a while. Wow. We just been laughing and crying and everything else over here. Sorry, I just had some peanuts. Yeah, but really what the whole thing is though, Frazzle, what damn business is it of theirs? This is what I said drove me crazy with nonsense. How is any of this shit your business? I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me. And you're talking about people taking advantage of something. I'm pretty fucking sure that's what you're doing. That's what I see happening. I don't know. It's what it looks like to me, but whatever. Oh, you've been sick? I'm sorry. It's been bad this year. Oh my God. Mr. Snotty just is starting to feel better. And this started right when we got back from Savannah, beginning of November. He's been sick for a long time. He's not totally better yet, but he actually seems better finally because I was freaking me out. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I bet though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. It's been bad. Everybody's been really sick. Uh, yeah, that's kind of usually the case. I will say, sorry guys, but Mr. Snotty's not like that. Yeah, he still presses on, does his shit. No, you know what? That's what's crazy. Yeah, it kind of moves around. I know Mr. Snotty had an ear infection, and then he got pink eye, and then his stomach. It just didn't stop. It just wouldn't stop. Thank God, knock on wood, I have not gotten sick. Yep, same here too. Yep, exactly. There was no None of that here either. You know, and at some point I was like, well, I wish he would have, I wish it would have been positive just so we could know what the hell is going on. You know, he got the medicine for ear infection, then he got the, um, you know, the pink eye stuff, and then the stomach started, and it just freaking won't stop. Oh God, I know. I bet. I bet. Sorry about that, because I'm sure. Really rough time for that. Yikes. Yeah. We actually had Christmas with our kids on Sunday. So it's weird because now we're done and Mr. Snotty's out today and he's like, my God, it's crazy out here. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's actually, you know, our rush is over. So, oh, oh, poor babies. Oh yeah. I'll start as soon as we get home, right after New Year's, I will start Christmas shopping for next year. I have to. We have way too many. I have to start early and keep it going. Thank you. I'm very glad he is too. Starting to make me feel very weird at some point there. And you got the little ones. That's what you got to just pull it together just for those kids. That's it. And oh, what is gas here now? Wait, Mr. Snotty will answer. I don't barely get gas that often. Mostly he handles it. Is it really? Oh my God. Uh, I procrastinate about everything but Christmas because, like I said, we had 26 here for Christmas, 24, 22 stockings, and it's a lot. I have to start early or it ain't going to work. Oh, you're in California. Oh, yikes. 279. That's nice. Hmm. It is a lot. But we are extremely blessed to have all. But it's a lot. I was up several nights till 2 a.m. trying to, and cooking and all that. Oh, they are. Um, Yeah, that sucks to not be around family. That's just our immediate family. I have my siblings very close too, but we rarely get a chance to even see them with all of our kids and such. And we had Santa Claus here. It's awesome. But our baby granddaughter, she couldn't come because she had pink eye, which I said I am more than willing to have pink eye the rest of my life if she can make it, but I can't speak for everybody. I get it. But it was not the same without her. I know him. I know. Yeah, I love that. So, are you and your family? You live there. You just moved away from your hometown or something? Oh, stop it, Frazzled. I will not put up with that. I will not put up with it. I will not. No way. Oh, wow. So it's just you and your kids and your husband for I had that many years. My first husband was in the military. We were away a lot. Sometimes that's a lot. That's, it's not so hectic. Oh, we have your sister. That's good. Is Mr. Pork still here? So, Frazzle, did you put a little tiny tree up? Did you do anything like what did you do? Oh, you have a channel? Roll call. That is true. Hmm. Well, I'll tell she's in Arkansas, but I shouldn't answer for her. Oh, well, can you put a link so we can go check it out? Oh, okay. Mr. Snotty just did that. Okay, we'll go check out and sub to that. Awesome. Oh, wow. I don't have a like or dislike for the Duggars. I mean, clearly I can't stand Josh. I don't want him to ever get out of jail. I don't think he can ever be rehabilitated. He's a sick effer. Mm. Oh, oh, really? Okay. Want to know my great Christmas present I got today? Yes. Oh my gosh. Frazzled, that's awesome. Oh, that is super awesome. A little, oh, that is super cool. Yeah, I don't really care about, if people want to believe that, this is my thing. I don't know if it's a cult or not. I mean, but quite honestly, I think that people are actually allowed to belong to cults if they want to. I don't believe what they believe. I don't think, I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't know exactly what they believe, but I think they're allowed to believe whatever they want. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely go and sub to. Oh, God. Smarty pants there. Snotty pants. She did have some good stuff, but it got weird. Good night, Beagle Mom. Thanks so much for sharing with us tonight. And I hope you felt comfortable with that and good with it. And I hope you know we're praying for you. Thank you so, so much for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. Hey, wow, Joe, I haven't seen you for a while. I was thinking I should do, I was thinking earlier because last night was so heavy that I knew that we needed to lighten it up tonight because it was really, really hard last night. Oh, you were sick too? Oh my God, everybody's been sick. It's been so nasty. I'm sorry about that. Oh gosh. Good night, Cher Bear. Thank you so much for everything. Thanks for filling me in on shit because I was lost. Uh, but I was thinking, I almost thought, you know what, maybe I should do a cooking Taco Tuesday or something. And I'm like, well, I better wait till I hear back from Joe and see if she's going to be, because I know she likes to be involved with the cooking stuff. So I figured we should do a Taco Tuesday night, but not tonight. Not tonight. Yeah, I know you like those, so I'm like, I haven't seen her for a little bit, so we won't cook yet. I don't know what you think about this, but we are going to go, me and Mr. Snotty are going to go to Coyote Pass this weekend. Half, babe. Yeah, it's just having time for everything. Right. That's exactly right. Um, Frazzled. How much of this shit can live in this cold, cold weather? Do you know where Coyote Pass is the property that the sister wives of Browns own? I'm getting more and more excited. After we talked about it last night, Frazzled, I'm actually starting to get excited about going. We're going to be very close to there, so we're going to go check it out. I'm starting to get a little jazzed about it. Oh my God, 5 degrees. Oh my gosh, that's going to be cold. Oh my God. What, you haven't been to a grocery store in 2 years, Frazzled? Hold on a second. Hold on. What do you mean? Oh yeah, I can't stand Cody Brown. I cannot stand him. I'm just going to get a kick out of it. Frazzled, I had no idea that you had not been to a grocery store in 2 years. This is a thing we need to know about. See, I didn't know that Mary dumped him. I was told this last night, but what? Oh, that's rough. Oh my gosh. Brr. It makes me cold already. I don't even want to tell you why I'm cold here now. Yeah, I'm really glad to hear it. I just don't know how come I don't know about it. Why, how in the hell do I miss everything? Wow. I do grocery pickup most of the time. Yeah, absolutely, Snuggle. That's right. Yeah, this weekend we'll be at our property up north, and we will definitely be snuggling for sure. wad up together and with all the chihuahuas, keep us warm. Wow. No, you're right. I mean, gas, it's not worth it with gas prices, but wow. See, I'm just not afraid. I'm not. I don't, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I feel like a dirty, nasty mask is going to make me sicker than anything. Wow. That's crazy, Frazzle. That is awesome. That's been a really long time since I've seen that kind of price. Wow. Really? Are you really that afraid of the. I'm just not. I think I'm the only one out of our family that has not gotten sick this season at all. Hmm. Yeah, I don't either. I don't ever want people to sneeze near me and shit. I don't ever want to get a cold even. I don't want any of that. And people do bother me. I do mostly pick up, but I'm not worried about going. I just don't want to. Mm. Wow. Oh my God. Joe, that's crazy. Hmm. Yeah. Except for they end up, substituting something that I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with this shit? I don't want this. But yeah, I definitely do that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cold. Oh, that's freezing. What irritates me is we go to the grocery store and we're trying to get baby formula and they lock it up, which I was not aware of. And then somebody comes and unlocks it and gets it and takes it to a specific register. So now we have to go to that register, which meant we stood there forever. I was seriously ready to lose my shit. And that was during the formula shortage situation that went on. So I didn't want to leave there without it. But I'm telling you, I finally looked at Mr. Snotty and I was like, okay, I never say this, but I'm going to tell you right now, I hate that woman's guts. I hate her. Most ridiculous bullshit ever. God. Could not believe I had to get in the middle. Oh, shit. Absolute nonsense. What the hell? Yeah, I hate self checkout too, but I mean, I'd rather do that than have to deal with all kinds of other people's bullshit in a line. because oh my gosh, frazzled. Oh, so when can you get it? How does that work? They're just not going to do it and come back or what? I don't get it. Seriously. Yeah, that's freaking irritating as shit. Oh, he's just there right now. He's not there all the time. Oh, wow. So did they go get the Tylenol or not? Don't tell me it's here if you're not going to let me have it. Oh, I love German Shepherds. No, what the fuck? Wow. What? One child piece of shit. I don't understand. Yeah. Oh my god. I am so confused, frazzled. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think maybe I'm catching up. Oh, wow. I got totally lost somewhere, Basil. I'm not a big fan of CVS. They really piss me off a lot. That's where we get our medicine, and it's stupid as shit. I've already gone down, had me a big old rant on that shit a few times here. They act like anything that any of our prescriptions are, or all of our prescriptions are some kind of controlled substance or some bullshit. And I'm sick of it. They are. Yeah, I got really super lost. But I'm not upset about somebody losing their life in general population if they did that. Oh, what? Oh my God, I am way more confused. What the F are you? What are we saying? Frazzle, I am so confused. I do not know what to say. When did yeah, I am not. I am completely lost. Not gonna lie, I have no idea. No idea how any of this is to do with sister rights, but I'm super curious, but I am 100% lost. I am really sorry. I'm trying to get it. Oh my God. Yeah, I think I'm getting really tired, and maybe I'm missing. I clearly am missing something, and I just don't know what. Uh, Can't. I feel like we need to call it because I am just not understanding anything. I'm not. It's been 3 hours. think I'm gonna have to email Frazzle because I do not know what's going on and feeling really tired, and I think we're gonna have to call it a night. Okay, so I'm gonna email Frazzle and we're gonna call it a night. And thank you guys so much for being here. We love you. We love hanging out with you guys. We appreciate you hanging out with us. And we will see you tomorrow. So good night. Love you guys.